Hey friends, Dream released Until I End Up Dead this morning, his Technoblade tribute song that is ending his several-month-long musical hiatus. And today, as a radio DJ, I wanted to react to it and give you my thoughts on if I think it could cross over into like the mainstream pop world. Now, it's going to be tough because I've been a fan of Technoblade, I've been a fan of Dream for a long time. I am a radio DJ by day. I pick a lot of the music for a country station and a pop station, and I kind of know what they're looking for. So interesting right off the bat that we are getting some of the Dream face reveal. So this must be pre-putting the mask back on. He's got the logo there on the computer.
I got blindsided, couldn't see it in the slightest. That path you walk.
Oh, I already love. So there's a couple things here that I like. You've got the. I was making sure I wasn't covering up the little pig, the Technoblade obvious imagery there, and coming straight out of the gate, talking about being blindsided by things. I don't know. I for some reason I thought we would get like the soft open on this, but
I got blindsided, couldn't see it in the slightest. That path you walked was the same as mine. It's hard to believe, man. Tell me you're lying. This is something new. Crying the first time I ever wore a suit.
oh, the words are. So one thing I like that Dream did here is, it's called like word economy. You know, every line means something and is in reference directly to things between him and Technoblade. At least, I think it is. Obviously, I wasn't there, so I don't know. And I know Technodad had commented on the video, so there's definitely a lot of emotions from everyone involved in this. And
This is something new. Crying the first time I ever wore a suit.
the grieving process is just barbaric.
I saw me when I looked at you, so now I fear one day I'm gonna disappear. Look in the mirror to make sure I'm still standing here. I've been playing in my head those things I never said, like existential dread, but I'm not staying.
Interesting kind of moment there where it's almost like the techno character hands over the sword.
Playing in my head those things I never said, like existential dread.
Oh no, he's giving it back to him. Oh, because that's from, I think that's from the $100,000, or the, was it the $1 million, $100,000 from their battle where he actually like let Dream get his weapon back to make the battle fair. But I'm just caught up because one, I haven't done these in a while, and two, like I said, I have to keep going back to pick up on the words because the beat is very that like Metro City shake, 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 shake it meets like pumped up kicks almost. And the melody reminds me a lot of what is it, the band Perry, When I Die Young. So that would kind of make sense in that regard, but the lyrics just keep knocking me on my butt.
One day I'm gonna disappear. Look in the mirror to make sure I'm still standing here. I've been playing in my head those things I never said, like existential dread. But
Okay, so there's two sides to the coin going on right now. One, losing Techno made Dream realize that he is mortal. Even as a 20-something, even with the whole world being his oyster, it forces you to confront that issue that you may not be around. And then the second part of it is then he doesn't want to leave behind, like, he wants to make sure his friends, I would assume everyone around him, knows exactly how he feels. And it's playing out in the context of, like, Dream seeing himself in Technoblade, which, again, is a lot deeper than I think a lot of us would have given Dream credit for when you heard, like, oh, Dream put out a Technoblade song.
I'm not staying in my mind. I'm living like you said. It's gonna be alright until I end up dead. Until I end up dead.
I want to know the story of that pig figurine, because it definitely looks handmade. If it was like Technodad made it for him or something.
inside, it's so strong, why would you hide it? It's in your bones, man, you had to fight it. Came out of nowhere, now pigs are flying.
I had to wait for the scene to cut there because I would have lost my mind if I stopped there. Because you get Technoblade's dad playing the doctor there, and a lot. I mean, okay, so those lyrics are very on the nose, obviously. Not really anything subtle, but I just cannot imagine having to go through something like that with one of your best friends. When I was roughly their age, my mom got sick and didn't make it. So I get the sentiment. I don't know. I feel like that's why I'm identifying with this, and it's again weird because it's my first video in a while, and I'm not really talking that much because I'm caught up in what's going on. But
This is something new, crying the first time I ever wore a suit. I saw me when I looked at you, so now I fear one day I'm gonna disappear. Look in the mirror to make sure I'm still standing here.
And it's also interesting for this to have come out around the time of Dream putting his face back, because whether or not that's a bit, right? Whether or not we're going to see like a comedic side of that later on and how it plays out, you know, the rationale behind it was he put himself out there and everybody kind of shoved him back into the box, and now he's wearing the mask again. But these lyrics, I would argue, are putting his emotions out there even more. And then you go from almost like the group waiting to receive Technoblade to now they all have Dream's mask on,
To make sure I'm still standing
ready to receive him.
playing in my head, those things I never said, like existential dread. But I'm not staying in my mind, I'm living like you said, it's gonna be alright until
I love the beat to it. It's so... And I don't know if it's referencing something in particular, but it's that whole thing of it keeps going. The beat is steady, right? And that's that whole, even when you're a shell, you're sad, you're drained, you keep putting one foot in front of the other. I don't know how I feel about George partying so hard at Dream's wake. Do you guys hear it here? All I'm hearing here is the shake, 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 shake it. Hey, there was a Sans masked Dream. Interesting.
until I end up dead. Until I end up dead, I'm gonna be just fine.
And it was a lot of also Dream not hiding behind too much processing. So he did put himself out there, and then we end with obviously the crown on the undisputed champion Technoblade there, but no feature, no really anyone to hide Dream's voice except for him. Now again, runtime on it about 2:15, so it's pretty short as songs go. Loving memory of Technoblade. You'll have to hear it. And the proceeds, by the way, are going to, I believe, the Sarcoma Foundation. So, really good there. But as for my analysis of this and, you know, what I think about it, there were songs, right? Like, I'll Be Missing You, that crossed over. That was, Diddy covered a Police song and wrote it about, I believe, Biggie. And it crossed over, even though there were some very specific lines in there. And this one, it's a good song, but it was impossible to be objective about this. It was impossible to be like, oh yeah, you know, lyrically it's this or vocally it's that, because you can't sit here and tell somebody how they felt about someone else. So commenting on the lyrics, it's a really hard thing to do. And just tabbing through the video, I'll probably listen to this song a bunch. I love a lot of what it did. I love how catchy it is, and I love that Dream, while it seemed like he'd stepped away from his music for a bit, he challenged himself to put pen to paper, put voice to microphone, and come up with this song for him. So, what did you think? Let me know in the comments. Make sure to subscribe if you like when I do these kinds of videos. As always, friends, take care,